Hi, I'm Max from Sablier, and in this video we are going to see how to create an airdrop campaign using Sablier on Solana. Now for the time being we only allow you to create instant airdrops on Solana, but in the future you will of course have vested airdrops as well. So in this video we are going to focus on instant airdrops on Solana. So if you're looking to create an airdrop on Ethereum, Optimism, or any Ethereum layer 2 or any EVM-based layer 1, this is not the right video. You will find the right videos on either on the YouTube channel or in our documentation if you're in our documentation right now. And you can simply switch to Ethereum by clicking here on this beautiful panel. Now, as you can see, speaking of Ethereum versus Solana, we are here on Solana.sablier.com, not where our main interface is hosted at, which is app.sablier.com. So right now we have two distinct user interfaces: app.sablier.com for our Ethereum stuff, and then Solana.sablier.com for our Solana stuff. Okay, so we are on Solana.sablier.com. I'm on the devnet. In your case, you will probably want to be on mainnet, Solana. My wallet is connected. Now, maybe it was a bit quick here, but to connect your wallet, you simply click here and you're good to go. So let's get started. So I'm going to click here on airdrops. I'm going to click here on create airdrop, and as I said, currently we only offer instant airdrops, which is why you only find why you only see one curve. But in the future we will also enable vested airdrops as well. Okay, so I'm going to select the token I'm looking to airdrop by clicking here. I'm going to go with USDC UDU. If you have a specific token you want to airdrop that is not listed here, there are two things you can do. First thing is you can search for it by contract address. So you just click here, add custom, you paste the contract address of your token, and you're good to go. And if you want to list it permanently in the UI and have the logo appear as well, you can click here on list publicly, and this will take you to the GitHub repository for the tokens and allow you to list it so that it appears well in our UI, the logo is there, and it's all nice and clean. Okay, so in this video I'm going to airdrop USDC, and I'm going to name my campaign Max is Mega Awesome. The mega is important. Okay. Now comes the important part. So when you create an airdrop campaign, there are three cases where you can get the funds back, because to add a sense of trustlessness, we only allow you to get the funds back in each of those three cases. The first case is before any user claims. So let's say you create your airdrop campaign now, no one claims yet, you see, oh, I made a mistake, you can just claw back the funds, which is what we call it, and get all the funds back essentially. Second case is up until 7 days after the first user claims. So let's say the first user claims today, you have up until a week from now to claw back the unclaimed funds and recover them. Third case is if you activate the claim window. Now the claim window is what we see here, and I can put the claim window, for example, in 2 days from now. And what that will do is after, in this case, October 7, I'm able to recover with the unclaimed funds from the campaign. If I were to not put a claim window, meaning if I were to turn this off, I lose all recovery access after the 7 days have passed after the first claim. So let's say I create an airdrop campaign today. A first person claims their airdrop allocation today, and in a month from now, I see, oh, there's still like 20% of the funds that haven't been claimed, and I wish to recover them. If I turned off the claim window, I do not have that ability. Like, the funds will be permanently stuck in the airdrop contract until they are hopefully eventually claimed, which may not be the case. Maybe you airdrop tokens to dormant wallets or lost wallets, and those airdrop allocations will effectively be burned if you do not put a claim window. So I'm really trying to be very clear because it's important. If you want to avoid accidentally burning funds, I would highly suggest putting on a claim window, even if it's really, 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 really far in time, like 5 years from now, just so you don't accidentally burn funds. But we give you control. If you don't want a claim window, you can turn it off. In my case, I'm going to put a claim window. I'm going to put it on October 7th, and we are going to continue. Okay, so as you can see here, we are now at a step where we need to add our recipients. And this is the interesting part, because the question now becomes, how do we do so? And so the answer is simply that we allow you to download a template, which is a simple CSV file, where you will find one column with all the addresses of the airdrop recipients, and another column where you will find the respective airdrop allocations for the recipients. That's how simple it is. Now be careful with the formatting, because it needs to be a CSV file, so you need to keep it in CSV, and a lot of the apps, like Excel and Numbers on Mac and all that stuff, sometimes they will do some weird formatting when you save the file, when you export it back to CSV, in case you did some manipulations. So just be careful that the formatting is the same as in the templates. So just double check that when you upload it to our UI. In any case, if there's a problem, our UI will tell you, right? So that's how you know. In the end, I've already my template ready. So I'm going to click here on Import CSV. I'm going to click here on my little templates, and I'm going to click here on Parse Data. And as you can see, it went very well. And as you can see here, I have 3 recipients. They each have their respective USDC allocation. And as you can see, the user interface checks each row to make sure everything is all right. And, everything is valid. So we're good to go. Okay, let's click here on Continue. Now comes the very interesting part. Oh, sorry, I missed a quick thing with regards to the recipients, which is the question of how many recipients we support. On our user interface, you can go up to the tens of thousands. So 50,000, probably up to 100,000. It will probably start to become a bit slow, when you start to get close to 100,000. So if you want to go above 100,000, that's really not an issue. Just reach out to us. You have our contact on the website, and we will make it work for you. Because our UI supports up to millions of recipients. That's really not an issue. We've had campaigns with tens of thousands of recipients and claiming in like one day, and it went perfectly well. We just need to do some custom engineering to make that work. But by default, this like self-service type of flow like you have here, we support up to 100,000 recipients approximately. Okay, so let's create the campaign. And the important thing here is that the action of creating the campaign is distinct from the action of funding the campaign. And why this is important is because when you fund the campaign starts. So what this allows you to do is you can say, okay, I'm going to create the airdrop campaign now, but my TGE, so my token generation event, is only a month from now, but at least everything is ready, and on TGE I deposit the tokens. And so this way, everything is ready. There's no second guessing. Oh, like, will it work? Will it not work? No, like, the campaign is already ready beforehand, and all you need to do when you want to launch your token, or in this case, like, your airdrop, you can just like fund it, and that's it. And as soon as it's funded, the airdrop starts. People can start claiming. Before it's funded, of course, people cannot claim logically. Okay, so we are going to create it. And normally we're going to have a little prompt here in Phantom. I'm going to confirm it. And, this is going to take, a few seconds to confirm. So again, like, two different actions, creating and funding. I'm going to fund it now, but just keep in mind that, this is something you can do afterwards as well. So as you can see here, great, our airdrop campaign was created, and we are now going to fund it. As you can see, we allow you to skip this for now in case, again, you're looking to do this later on. So we're going to click here on deposits. We're going to deposit the required number of tokens. Keep in mind that if you don't deposit the required number of tokens, the campaign doesn't start, right? It only starts when all the tokens have been deposited. So click here on deposit. We're going to click here on confirm. And hopefully in a few seconds, it should be confirmed. And our airdrop campaign will effectively have started. Now it's currently still pending. So let's see if it works out, and we're good to go. Okay, let's now click here on continue, and we can click here on manage campaign. Now sometimes, it may be the case here, we're going to see, this is the greatness of live video, sometimes this is a bit slow, so you may have to refresh it. This is due to the APIs we use. It's not fully in our control, unfortunately, so just keep that in mind. So we're going to click here on manage, and okay, so by the way, this is the dashboard of your airdrop. And so when you want to get people to claim, you simply click here. You just copy the link essentially. You send it over to your recipients. They head over here, they connect their wallet, and they are able to claim their airdrop allocation by clicking here, checking they're human, and claiming their airdrop. That's how simple it is. So it's really like a beautiful experience. And if you want to have a custom claim UI, this is entirely possible. So just reach out and we can make that happen for you. Okay, so let's click here on manage. And as you can see here, we have different settings here. So we have our Merkle tree, which is where all our recipients are stored in, and we have the advanced details. Now the advanced details is what's sometimes a bit slow to load, so hopefully we'll see. Just see in a few seconds this works out, but just keep that in mind when you go here. So it works. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I did a few trials a few days ago, and sometimes a little bit slow. Okay, so let's take the first thing here, which is the geographical restrictions. So we allow you as the campaign manager to block certain countries from accessing your campaign. So if for some regulatory reason you want to block, let's say, North Korea, you can do so. I believe that by default North Korea is blocked anyway because our hosting provider blocks it anyway. But say you had an ill will against some random country, you can block them in the UI. So this is, but the important thing is that this is at the UI level. So this is the user interface level. But fundamentally, if someone wants to claim at the contract level, they can, because there's nothing we can do on our end to stop that, because there's no way to check that, you know, someone is North Korean via the blockchain, right? Like at the protocol level, there's no way to do this. So this is just like a UI check, but theoretically, they could, if they were like very, 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 very technical, they could claim it, you know, manually by directly interacting with the airdrop contract. Okay, so if you want to select a country, you just put it here. You know, whatever. I'm a nice person, so I'm not going to block any countries, but you know, you do you. If you have eligibility criteria, you can put it here. So just paste a link to the page. It could be like a Notion page, for example, and you know, it will appear in the UI as well. And then final and third setting is campaign visibility. So you can hide your campaign from the UI. This can again be useful in case you don't want to launch just yet, and you're just looking to quit the airdrop for now, so you're ready eventually. You can just hide it from our interface, in which case, from the search in our interface, in which case, if people search for it, they will not be able to find it, except if they have the specific link, like the exact link here. Okay, I'm not going to change any of these things. Just know that it's possible. Okay, and well, that's it. Our airdrop is live. So we are now ready for claiming, and recipients can now access this page. They can claim, and they're good to go. If they don't have the link, if they're a bit confused or you know whatever, and they connect just on Solana-Based.com, they will see the airdrop appear here if they are eligible for it in any case. So you know, whatever happens, they will find it. Yeah, that's basically about it. Let us know if you have any questions. Happy to help out. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, follow, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.